Yo, what's going on? So I've been led to give a bonus reading for the day. This is going to be for the night. This will be the last reading that you'll see for the night. All right, y'all, this is going to be for the collective. I'm freestyling. I don't really know. I don't have no intention for this spread other than to read the cards as they come. All right, so that's how we doing that. But shout out to everybody who's tuning in, who's viewing right now, wherever you are. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's gonna be a collective reading. So for all signs, if you know, to be hit or miss. If it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be talking. I'm gonna be letting it fly. You know what I'm saying? Me and the cards. You are spirit in the cards. That's how we gonna rock out right now. So, what y'all doing tonight though? I don't know. I'm just being led to do more work. And this doesn't even, that fast, reading tarot doesn't feel like work. That fast. Which is a good thing. At the same time, I know that this is some form of work. Some way, some type of way. Look, I'm already fishing. I feel it coming on. So, what do we have in store for the collective? Like I said, if it don't apply, let it fly. But if it do hit, let it stick. And, you know, just embrace these things, these messages as they come through. Let's pull out. Hold on, let me cut. I almost forgot to cut. Woo! There goes the cut. What first card are we dealing with here? This is the Three of Swords. Okay. So I find that this is interesting to draw for the first card for the collective because I just got finished doing a slew of videos for each sign based upon relationships, love, dating, breakups, marriage, all of that, etc. Right? So, and you can go check them out, by the way, if you haven't seen them. They did the most recent videos that I posted. But in those videos, we got a wide range of people who are in relationships, people who are breaking up at this very moment, people who have left relationships, people who are dating or just playing around, feeling each other out. Like, all of that has been included, and here we are drawing the Three of Swords. So what I'm picking up from this is, of course, pain, right? We're talking about pain caused to the heart by something that we thought in our minds was supposed to be real, but it ended up not only, first of all, it distracted us from our original path as human beings. So whatever your soul journey is, your North Node or something like that, this emotional hurt, thankfully it's over, because, and I say that like for real, because if not, that'd have been that much longer that you would have been on an incorrect road that is not your hand. So when I say your hand, it's like your natal chart. So I ain't gonna hold you, right? I was watching a tarot reading not too long ago, and they were talking about how behaving a certain way or having a certain mindset is like an automatic prop for the universe to give you what you want. And it went along the lines of, you know, being a kind person, being one who wants to take on family matters and, you know, provide for the entire family and do these big things. And although I see them to be a great reader, I had to disagree, only because I've learned through my own experiences that you could have those desires in your heart, but if your hand says something other, your hand is God's plan. Your natal chart, like, that's God's plan. Like I done seen it like, oh shit, finally I get it now. Because I've been trying to uphold these morals and these desires for the longest now. A lot of it had to do with society molding me, and I'm not saying that they're bad. I would have chose these things for myself if I could have, you know. These are things that I picked up along the way. I read them, they felt like they was the correct things to do. But it's like every time I did them, I got done dirty by the same morals and the values that I was thought that I was supposed to keep. Then I got into astrology, started getting into the occult, you know what I'm saying? Started practicing my spirituality, not religion, spirituality, and I'm like, oh, this is who I am. You know? I'm out there, I'm a Pisces. I could play so many parts, and I don't mean to push Pisces sign on y'all, but everybody's got Pisces in the charts. But what I'm seeing here is that collective, you're feeling divided, not from people, from yourself. You got divided from yourself. You got separated from yourself because somebody betrayed you. And if it's not just somebody, I'm getting the feeling that it's not your first rodeo. But I'm getting also that the most recent betrayal was the most like foul, like damn. Like, and also that was like that's it, no more, right? This is a no card, no more. And it comes from relationships. It came from relationships. You, collective, have the tendency to commit to relationships, but it doesn't mean that they're going to commit back. So it's like having a Saturn in your 7th house. Now, if you got a lover, a significant other with Saturn in their 7th house, you can expect them to be committed to the relationship right on through. You see, Saturn is there. But if you put Saturn and you pair it up with a number 3, you got another thing coming. 3 is variety. I'll get bored if you get dry. Saturn's dry. 3 is lively. Give me something that I could juggle. Pause. Oh God. But you get what I'm saying, right? And that has caused some real sorrow. It caused disorder in your life. And I'm not saying that this is I'm not saying that this is your emotional state right now, but this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like when you get in the mood or in the mode like I'm in right now, you know what I mean? Dressed out, put my robe on, you know what I'm saying? Getting ready for bed and stuff like that. That these things cross your mind. Like, damn. Shit was crazy, right? Like you remember these things. These are things that you can't forget. Sorry I had to take it so far and deep into there, but I have to. Now also, before I pick the next card, I think you've seen in your dreams one too many times now that you gotta let go of this shit. You gotta let go of that shit. You gotta figure it out. Whatever practices you gotta do on a daily, you gotta you gotta either make new memories so you can really just forget those memories, or just try to come up with a mental technique to avoid going back there, because that shit ain't cool for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve that. I'm feeling none of y'all deserve that, collective. What we got next? The Page of Cups. So, first of all, you didn't let this emotional pain and hurt bring you down to the point where you're a terrible person now. You're not a stupid person, though. You're not naive anymore. You've been naive before. That's what led to these situations. But now you show kindness, and you know the difference between being kind and being nice. Kind is being considerate, you know? Considerate doesn't mean respect or respectful either. It means I'm considering another person's space. I'm considering what they just said, okay? I'm being kind enough to speak or wave, or, you know what I mean? Excuse me as I walk by. And it's because you love love. You realize that love is still a thing, and sometimes it happens with a flower. Sometimes it happens with walking by and you're smelling your favorite fragrance, or a new fragrance you've never tried before, and it causes you to go in the store and buy it. You got money, Venus rules over money, you buy it, you use it, you feel great by using it. That's a form of love. It doesn't have to always come in the form of relationships with people. And in fact, you found out that love with people is just so shitty sometimes. Just keeping it a bean. I know this shit sounds like it sounds, but what you want? You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you what I got. You know, I'm giving you what the universe got for your asses too. So, but this feeling of knowing that you still have love, there's a fish in a cup too. So I said, pardon me for pushing Pisces on you. I just want you to keep it. I see all the symbols. You know what I'm saying? So, Venus is exalted in Pisces. So it's this love, right, that the Page of Cups represents, that brings you some type of comfort to still be able to love and not be turned into a terrible person because of the hurts that you've experienced. Some people, they get traumatized at an early age or early on in life, and then they just go on this war path, so to speak, and they blame it on that. But not y'all, collective. I'm feeling that y'all know how to be very resilient, bounce back, bury the hatchet, and keep it pushing. And what's happening because of that is, so you remember I said you got something in your dream, gave you a psychic download of some sort, some type of prophetic message to let you know that you should have been done away with the people who were hurting you or the circles that were hurting you. That developed you to become psychic. So now you're you could be a medium of some sort, because I see you holding this cup, carrying this cup. And it's like you're coming to offer imagination. You're coming to offer a student of emotional progress. Excuse me. And this comes from what you've experienced. So you're now able to teach this, but in a psychic kind of way. So when you're using psychic abilities, you can forewarn people about things that are about to come, things that can potentially come into them if you even meet them personally or whatever the case may be. You can guide them in a way that you have this innocent, youthful vibe about you now, because you just, like I said, you're resilient. You refuse to let these emotional hurts get you down and change you. And this is a good feeling. Collective, I say keep moving in this emotion. Even though it deals with emotion, it doesn't mean you have to be emotional. See, when you feel an emotion that inspires you and you take action on it, that's healthy emotions. See, a lot of people don't want to talk about the totality of emotions because they always say that it's something that you should hide, because a lot of the times they become outbursts and they're usually negative emotions, depending on where you live in the world, right? I'm not even going to get into that because then this is going to sound political and shit, and I don't even want to get on that type of party right now, that type of attention at all. But what I'm saying is this: that psychic ability and ability to teach people based upon what you learned is it's going to come in a magical kind of way. It's going to come in a magical kind of way. It's like, it's otherworldly. I'm picking up otherworldly. Let's pick another card. The Lovers card. So, for those of you who don't know, I consider this card to be a Sun card. A Sun Leo card. This is interesting because I'm coming. All right, so what I'm picking up on a Moon card, and like I said, for me, this is a Sun card. So this means that the decision to make connections, lovers, will be a sound one that is full of confidence. So it's not like the moon and sun is opposite each other. It's like they're right back to back. So I look at that as a connection. So you bring in this emotional cup collective to someone. And this could be sexual. It could be. And if it is, it's not going to be the type of sexual relationship you had back here to where they pierced your heart because you thought it was something that it wasn't. And they clearly could have just said it. It's communication. It's a 3. It's swords. That's communication, talking, the tongue. They could have just said what it is, kept it a being with you. You wouldn't have broke. Keeping it from you is what made you break. A little bit. But like I said, get back. Let's not get stuck in there. I told y'all not to get stuck in there, right? So don't get stuck in there. So you come back, you're feeling love again, you're rejuvenated, you're in this youthful vibe. So should you bring a cup of emotion to get sexual, so be it. But it doesn't have to be majorly based on sex either. This could just be a soulmate union, a relationship of some sort that you don't shy away from, that you don't try to shun or throw fucking crucifix up or something to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna look at it as this taboo because of this shit right here, this shithole, shitty stuff. You're like, nah. The sun will shine, and this ain't no fall of man type shit. You fell already. You understand what I'm saying? So this like enhances that youthful desire that you feel with the Page of Cups. It's like a upgrade to it, if you will. Next card. The Knight of Swords upright. Now what this is doing, it's opening up. The universe is getting involved now. The universe is because this is what I'm feeling. The attraction levels that you have are increasing at a rate that has people wanting to get with you. And what I'm getting is someone is coming towards you. Someone's coming to you, collective. And they're charging ahead. I wouldn't say full speed ahead, but they're doing a good 65, 70. And this person thinks they're hot shit. What I'm picking up is this person, collective, definitely is not that person. I mean, it's like a complete opposite. This one is full of bravado, full of brute force. They're like a brute. While this person makes it evident that they're cooperative. This person actually likes you to assist in decision making and sharing ideas and stuff. This person knows it all. They know it all and they're coming to impress you with it. And they see you as an opportunity. An opportunity to conquer. I'm going to just keep it a beam with you. You're like a conquest to them. So they're going to try to use, I want to say money, but that would be a lot. All right. If they say or do anything with money, it's going to be for the purpose of winning you over. So this is the type of individual that will like pay to play, but would like conceal that part. That's like the last resort. Instead, what they'll do is like pop up in an expensive car, wear the best suit that they got. And I take it that this person is like that anyway. But they're still going to try too hard to get you, collective. And they're going to be very direct with you, very forward, very blunt, as almost as if it's a no-brainer that they're going to get you. But guess what? You're going to pick up on this. Hold on, give me 1 second. You're going to pick up on this for a couple of reasons. First, your heart's been stabbed by 3 swords over here. So what does this person come and charge in full speed ahead with that sword in his hand? How does he even, or she even, think that she stands a chance with you? You're going to pick up on it immediately. That's the first reason. The second reason is I got a 3 here and I got a 6 here. This union that you're considering right here, that you're playing with and toying with right here, that you offered a cup of emotion to right here, is a completion. It's a complete package. I'm gonna call it a package. Not a bond, or I'm not even gonna call it soulmates yet. This is just a complete package. And it puts an end to what happened here, because even if you was to communicate what happened here with this person, collective, they're going to support you. They're not going to throw it. This is not the type of person that's going to throw it in your face later if y'all ever get into an argument and be like, that's why so-and-so smacked you or spit in your face or, you know, left you on the fucking bus stop or some shit. Like, they're not going to do that type of shit to you. But this motherfucker here, I'm laughing because, motherfucker, we on to you. That's why. Whoever you are, chick, whoever, we on to you. That shit ain't happening. Let's draw another card because, jeez. But see, my point was, when I was going with the whole universe, the universe will, when you start glowing, will provide you opportunities to make offers and get into unions again and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But here come motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, it's like a shark smell blood. And your beauty, your attraction level increasing is just like bringing that type of energy, that type of vibe. What we got here? 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, let me see. See what we got here. So what I'm getting here is you want to talk to someone other than the person here about what's going on here. However, you're reluctant to do so because you feel like someone's going to become Mr. or Miss Killjoy. But if you aren't reluctant to do so, you're going to find out that someone is Mr. or Miss Killjoy. Like, word? Who is it? Show me them again? But why though? You sure that's your speed? I don't know. I don't think so. You understand what I'm saying? What do you see in them? Like, do you see a future with them? This is the type of stuff that they'll be saying to you. So I'm just preparing you. You know what I'm saying? You might take the risk and chance it anyway, just because you might want to get another's opinion or something like that. Or, you know, sometimes when you meet new people, you get excited and inspired. You just want to, you know what I mean, share that with somebody. Like, oh shit, instead of just doing cartwheels in the middle of the street on the yellow line and like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? You know what I'm saying? You like, you know, you might want to tell your homeboy or some shit, but it's like, I'm telling you what to expect if you do. And it's going to come from a place of resentment, that person that you tell. They might be a little jealous of you, or just envious and upset that they don't have what you have in that person that you met or that you're dealing with. This is the type of person that you saw that psychic download or that prophetic message about in a dream when they was warning you about the people who betrayed you last time. Same type of vibe, same type of energy. They have the potential to do the same thing. So I don't know, maybe that's also a signal, collective, to tell y'all, like, look, if you still got some buddies, because this is a 3 too, some buddies that you communicate with that still, I don't know, I think you'll know though. So like I said, that psychic down, whatever that prophetic message was that warned you about someone before that betrayed you, I would say this: look out for another prophetic message if you can. Try to journal your dreams or however you receive your messages so you can get one up on whoever this person is that you're thinking about talking to. But let me draw another card, because maybe you don't talk to that person. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. So we got more swords here. So what I would say is this now. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm putting it together. So what would happen here is, regardless of how this turns out, this person here, whether you tell them what you're going through, or what's going on, I ain't even gonna call it going through, but what's going on with you and your little boo thing, right? It's going to inform you that you gotta prepare for shit like this, and for shit like this, no matter what. And it's a self-preparation thing, so this is not something that you bring back to this person. And it's nothing personal, like, you know, they can't handle it, or you don't trust them like that, or you don't even like them that much to be doing that. It's just like, yo, the vibe that you connected with them on, I feel like they don't deserve that, collective. You get what I'm saying? This is something that you do on your own, because this is a 3 + 4, which makes 7. Something that is your self journey on your own. And all of these cards come up to a number 7 at that, if we're going to get very technical on the numerology of this. Yep. So I would say go within and communicate with your higher self about how, and I don't want to say how you might fuck this up or could possibly fuck this up, because I feel like you'd be going into isolation to talk to your higher self about how you don't want to do that. But what you should do instead is talk to your higher self about how to further the way that this makes you feel. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you think about it in a way that says, oh man, I really don't want to fuck this up, I feel this about this certain someone, or whatever the case may be, then the universe, especially the subconscious mind, we're talking about swords here, we're talking about, not subconscious mind, but we're talking about swords. So if you say this, it could come out in a little freaky way, like, oh shit, you fucked it up, because you just used the words that you'll fuck it up. I don't want to fuck this up. And now if the subconscious mind, because I heard this before, I forgot, I think Joe Dispenza, somebody said this, the subconscious mind doesn't know the terminology no. So even if you say, I don't want to fuck this up, your subconscious mind is going to hear, I want to fuck this up, and it's going to just cancel the word don't out, which is real fucking wild when you think about it, isn't it? it's so much. I just wouldn't want it to be true, but let's say that it is true. I'm just saying, be careful with your words and your thoughts when you're speaking to your higher self about this situation, and realize that, you know, this is the Adam and Eve story. So this is why you have to prepare for this. You probably, you know what? You might have not even prepared for it when you was in your past relationship. And that could have led somewhat to the betrayal of not being able to be out in the sunlight, visible, for people to really see your relationship like that. It was so easy to conceal the fuckery, you know? But when you're out in a situation like this, and y'all are making conscious choices on each side to mess with each other, you know, give and take, you know, hump each other, however y'all giving it up, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, you got to be prepared for people with them swords, which is usually going to be cutting words to try to get at y'all, troll y'all maybe in some type of way, you know what I mean? Something like that. And if you do it correctly, you can form a union that is expansive. I don't know how, but it has something to do with the world. So this could be like expansive in the world when you step back out from this resting period. This could also strengthen your home life significantly. Like, I mean that shit. I mean that shit so much that I even want to, like, I'm stopping and reading right here. Rest well. It's a resting card anyway. I'm about to get some rest. I'm out.